Good morning, fam. It is the day after my retrieval, and it was a rough night, a rough day yesterday, a rough night last night. It's been a pretty rough morning, so we called the doctor just to ask some questions about, some things I could do to try to relieve some of the pain. And based on my answers to some of the questions, we're supposed to be heading on a flight in like 2 hours to go home. Or maybe 3 hours. 3 hours to go home. They want us to make a detour back to the doctor, so they can do an ultrasound and some blood work on my ovaries, because I'm experiencing pain that that is concerning to them. And so Tasha is running around the room trying to get everything together. So because we're not going to have time to come back here before we get on the flight, if we're able to get on the flight, because they might tell me not to travel. I'm not sure. So this is a turn that we weren't expecting. You got anything to say, babe?
No, you said everything, baby. We just what's wrong with her? You said everything. I'm just trying to get us out of here, make sure we good, because ultimately making sure you good is all that's actually important. So we gotta stay another day and fly tomorrow. That's just what it is. Stay another 2 days, whatever the hell they say, but you got to be okay first. So nothing else in this world matters until that. So we get that knocked out. I ain't got nothing else. I got us both all packed up. So let's go ahead. Let's rock.
Let's rock. We'll come back and give you all another update as soon as we have it. I'm about to grab.
I'm sorry. Just get that backpack off your back, please.
My backpack?
Yeah, get that off your back, please. Thank you. Here you go.
She's not letting me do or carry anything, which I guess is cool. I ain't complaining. But yeah, so guys, we will update you all as soon as we know more. I'm hoping that it's nothing that we're just overreacting, but I'd rather overreact than underreact. We'll know for sure here in about an hour, probably. Yeah, we're gonna be a little late to our 10 o'clock appointment, but they made a 10 o'clock appointment at 9:30. So, yeah. We had to get up and try to get ourselves together in 30 minutes to be able to go. So, all right, so I'm gonna let you all go now.
Okay, so we're in the room. Trista's waiting on the nurse practitioner, but in the meantime, she wants to play a voicemail for me. So,
I gotta get my phone. All right.
Hi, this message is for Tristan. This is Natalie. I'm one of the nurses at CNY Fertility. Just calling to check in to see how you're doing this morning and also review your results. As you know, 24 eggs were collected, 13 were mature and injected with sperm, and 11 have fertilized.
Oh, wow.
If you could give the office a call back at your convenience.
That's dope, babe.
Yeah, I was like, 11? I don't know why I expected more.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got 11. 11 have fertilized.
That's great. I know you probably expected more, but I'm happy about that number.
Yeah, I don't want 11 kids. So.
we not gonna have that.
Oh, no, we're not.
We're not, but that's dope. Okay. All right.
How you feel?
I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Got 11 rocking.
And I think 8 of them are going to be sent off for PGT testing.
Yeah.
PGTA. They did say that you need to fill out your consent form.
Okay. All right. Further update on Tristan. I'll talk because she actually lost her voice, or is losing her voice. My baby then got sick on top of everything that went on yesterday. So she doesn't feel well, and now she's having to take Dayquil and NyQuil because she feels a cold coming on. Can't win for losing, but we did successfully get back home and completed our covert mission of flying to New York. And I saw some things that we're gonna monitor, but for the most part, she was good to go. So we rushed over to the airport and made it through. Luckily, security there is a breeze. And got to our gate and was able to actually finally eat around 1:15 after being up pretty much all night, really on and off, both of us. So, it was a lot of pain, making sure she had to walk every hour because we want to ensure no blood clotting occurs with everything that we're monitoring right now. So we had to do that on the plane and in the airports, even on our layover that we had this time. Made it back home and got Tristan to bed to rest. What you want to try to say?
Yeah, I know. It's the next day, and
wow.
yeah.
She can't laugh. So y'all, I don't know if you can hear our lawn care service, but they were in the back. So we moved to the front, and now while Tristan is talking, they didn't move to the front.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, no. They called me this morning. So yesterday when we went in, we had to do a urine sample, blood sample, all kinds of other stuff.
Yeah, ultrasound,
all the things. They called this morning with the results of that. They said everything was slightly elevated, or but they said that some of that is sort of expected after an operation, and so they're monitoring that, and they're still waiting on one of the tests to come back. She told me to expect things to get worse before they get better. Over the next couple of days. She told me that again this morning.
Yeah, and the good thing is though, you're kind of getting better. Not in terms of your sickness, but physically. I watched Tristan all night. I couldn't sleep through the night because I was concerned, and she had to keep getting up and using the bathroom and just moving around and things. So, but she is to the point now where she can turn over from side to side. It's painful still, but it's not as excruciating where she's crying out every time.
Right. I mean, it's like I'm in a constant level of pain, but it's not like it's not ebbing and flowing like it was before. Like, it's not like getting extreme and then dulling out. It's just like this. It's not a dull pain. It's a pain, but it's not like getting more intense. It's just sort of even. So I mean, I'm hurting right now. And it hurts a lot if I put any pressure on my stomach.
Yeah.
Tasha suggested that I sleep on my stomach last night, and I wanted to fight her.
I didn't suggest. I just said, hey, have you tried? Like, because I didn't know at the time that I haven't touched her stomach. I've been physically lifting her up. So I didn't touch her stomach. So I didn't know. That's all.
Yeah.
She did act like she wanted to fight me. I'm like, I ain't know.
I was like, what type of dumb question is that? No, ma'am. I'm not going to sleep on my stomach. No.
I just asked if you laid on it to give relief to your backside. That's all.
No. And so, this morning I had to take a cocktail of pills because now we've added additional medication onto it to try to prevent or slow the effects of OHSS.
Yeah.
I truly do believe that I have it.
You do. You are exemplifying every single symptom that they told me to watch.
So the only thing we haven't done yet today is weigh myself.
Yeah.
But yesterday, one of the main indicators of OHSS is if you gain more than 3 pounds in a 24-hour period. And I gained almost 5 pounds.
Yep.
Almost 5 pounds. From the day they did the operation to the very next morning. Not even 24 hours, because it hadn't even been 24 hours.
And you had gained weight between 3 days before going in for the procedure, because you were not that weight when you went to the clinic.
I had gained like 4 pounds.
Yep, in like 4 days.
Before they even took it. So in total, I've gained almost 10 pounds
in
the matter of less than a week.
Yeah. As
a result of everything. The medication and all the other stuff. So that was one of the things they said to look out for, and it's actually happening. So Tasha has to weigh me every morning, and tomorrow I may have to go in for another checkup. They're gonna call me in the morning and see. They've instructed us that if certain things happen, for Tasha to just take me to the emergency room.
Yeah.
And when we get to the emergency room, have the emergency room call them, because there's not gonna be, if it's after hours or whatever. It's better to have me in the emergency room than anywhere else.
Yeah, and we need to call the clinic because the emergency room doesn't know how to handle
OHSS.
Yeah, so. But yeah, guys, so that's the update. I just remember there's 2 more pills you need to take. I'll get them. I missed them. I'm sorry.
I don't want to take it.
I know you don't, but this is to help you with your relief of your abdominal pain.
Okay.
And it did help like within 30 minutes last night, and it's been helping ever since.
So I've taken 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 already this morning.
Yes. And
10.
I'll take 2 more.
10 already this morning. I'm about to take 2 more.
And I've saved you from 7. We're just gonna
right.
wait.
I was gonna say there's 7 or 8 more that I'm supposed to take that I haven't.
Yeah, we're just not gonna do that right now. It's a lot. We can wait a couple days. They're not dire now because of where she are. Oh yeah.
They've also told me to make sure that I drink. They said I'm supposed to have small meals. That food is not as important right now as liquids.
Yep.
And I need to get my protein and my fiber up to try to prevent some of the stuff that could likely happen.
Yep.
So Tasha got me these protein
2-0 drinks. They're great. They got like 15. It's like 15 to 20 grams of protein in them. So
let's see what they taste like.
And there's an increased amount she's got to take over the next few days. So I brought up the peach mango. I figured that'd be pretty decent because it's like a water. It's some infused water. There was a wild cherry and
it's
dragon
dry.
fruit. Yeah.
I ain't never had dry liquid in my life.
It's protein, so, and it's cold. It's warm. I mean, I haven't.
It tastes decent. I mean, it tastes okay.
Yeah.
But it's immediately made my tongue feel dried out, like somebody put salt on my tongue.
Yeah. So I don't remember what I was about to say, but yeah. So this is where we are with everything. Continuing to monitor the situation. We'll update you guys if we advance in the process. Because I now, I think I may have mentioned. I don't know. My numbers were all off from trying to move forward with me. I don't think we updated them with that. Okay, so right quick, update on me.
Yeah.
We were trying to get my follicles to grow, and I don't know if I told you or not, but they weren't growing. We tried multiple things, extremely increased amount of the HGH I was taking and everything, and they did not grow at all. I took a massively increased amount for like 4 or 5 days, and actually one of them went down. So the doctor looked at my numbers from some blood work they did and said my numbers were all over the place. They were all out of whack, and was like, okay, we're going to stop this. And for the next 14 days, we're going to get you back balanced. So there's some medicine I've got to take. 2 different medicines, estradiol and progesterone. That's going to help level me out along with everything else I've been taking. And I've got to get another dose of omnitrope in there for the next 14 days. And then at that point, I go back to baselines, and I immediately start. And I start at a higher dosage again, and then bring it back down to kind of normal amounts that we take. So that's where we're at this point. So the next time you hear from us, it will be a matter of me seeing where I'm at, and hopefully we can get these follicles that I have left growing, so I can then go out to New York and do what Trish just did, and what I did previously. I was fortunate to not have to go through the situation like this. It's fortunate and not fortunate, because it's fortunate because I had to go through the pain, but it's not as fortunate because I don't have as many follicles to be in this position. So, and that's the thing. It's like a gift and a curse what Tristan's going through right now, because of the amount of follicles we were able to get and mature from her that developed into eggs that fertilized. She's unfortunately dealing with this aftermath, but that's a benefit of being able to produce what she was able to produce. Whereas for me, it got 3 out of the game and 1 fertilized. So we're gonna see what we could do, in this next set of things, and so that's the next update y'all will get from us. But that's what's going on. So you seem like you want to say something, or you're in pain. I'm constantly watching her, y'all. I can see her in the reflection here of the camera. So and yeah, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. She needs to rest some more, and I need to get her the rest of these meds. If you are new to the channel, welcome, family. We are very, very happy to have you here. If you are a new subby, let us know in the comment section. We want to talk to you, holler at you. If y'all have any questions at all about what we've told you today, the process, just anything you want to know, drop them in the comment section. We love to respond to you guys, and we will definitely do a Q&A at some point of a lot of these questions. Even if we respond in the comment section, we'll still do a video of Q&A just to talk about a lot of things you may be wondering about. So we appreciate you being here. We appreciate your support. Again, if you're new, we're happy you're here. You're gonna love it here. So go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and when you do, hit the post notification bell. That's right, baby. We switched roles today on that. So we love y'all, and we're gonna holler at you in the next video. Peace.